Hi, my name is Roland Sawatzky. I'm the Curator of History at the Manitoba Museum, and this is part of our video series to commemorate the 150th anniversary of our city. Behind me here, you see a giant carpet on the wall. That was rolled out in 1939 for the visit of King George VI and his wife, Queen Elizabeth. They came to Winnipeg and they went to City Hall, and there they rolled out this carpet for them to stand on, take photographs, to see. And the carpet has the original crest of the city of Winnipeg. You can see a few features on that crest, which was developed in 1874. There's the bison at the top, and then a train engine, and then beneath that, 3 sheaves of wheat. And the funny thing is, in 1874, most of the bison were already gone from Manitoba. The few that survived were mostly in Saskatchewan and Alberta. Also, there were no trains in Winnipeg yet, because there were no train tracks. The first train was brought in 1878, 4 years later. And finally, the wheat sheaves. This was very aspirational. There was no real export of wheat yet in 1874. This would come over the next 10 to 20 years. So it was a very aspirational crest and had little to do with Winnipeg in 1874, which was really a small village. Now, the next crest that I'm going to talk about is the crest that was developed on the 100th anniversary of Winnipeg in 1974, and that's the crest we use today. So in it you have the stone gate of Upper Fort Garry, which still stands, and you can visit that as a site. And it has 13 stars, which represent 13 towns and municipalities that formed to create Winnipeg when people created Unicity. And then finally you have the crocus, which is the flower of Manitoba and identifies Winnipeg as a prairie city. So a couple things I wanted to mention as well. In the first crest, there's a motto at the bottom that says commerce, prudence, and industry. These were the ideals of the city at the time. Now, there was commerce, and they really wanted to make it a business center. Prudence, I'm not so sure. It was a bit of a Wild West when it came to trade and industry. And then industry itself, not yet, but they were hoping. So again, very aspirational. And in the new crest, it's actually a Latin motto. They switched from English to Latin. And it means one with the strength of many. And that refers to the 13 different towns and municipalities coming together to form Unicity. Now, the question is, does this crest, the newer one, represent Winnipeg of today? So I'm going to put this out there for people. Is it time to change our crest? And what would you add to it?